Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Chieftain 95, T95, Chieftain T95. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Says this player who has one. His name is Uxcaface. UK Scaface. UKSKA face. What the hell kind of name is that, buddy? What kind of name is that? And guys, I'm letting you know right away that we're not going to go down the rabbit hole today. We did again yesterday because I talked about the ladybug and the video with the ladybug. A lot of you are probably thinking, what is that video with the ladybug he keeps talking about? He mentioned that ladybug yesterday. He did a video where he talked about ladybugs. Why? There were hundreds of comments all about the ladybug. And then I got sidetracked. We talked about space-time. So we're just gonna... And the whole point yesterday was to watch like regular schmoes playing the game in medium tanks, trying to do the best they could. Which is a little bit anticlimactic, isn't it? I mean, that's what we do every day. We watch regular schmoes, like this guy. Daddy, I'm in the box tank in the middle of the water. This guy's moved up aggressively. Good for you. And we had the discussion yesterday about the time. Well, time is just relative. It's a construct of the universe. Only applies to us in one way and applies to another thing in a different way. That was the whole point. I know a lot of people got confused, but we will not discuss that at length. But if you wanted to know how tall you were, you would measure how tall you are. And we have standard, right? We have, like you could get a tape measure. And then you could measure yourself in centimeters. Anywhere in the world you can measure how tall you are in centimeters. Except in the United States where they'll measure how tall they are in feet. Feet and inches, right? But, it's still standard measure. So you can say, I'm 5'11". I'm almost 6 feet. Myself. And if I tell you that, you know exactly how tall I am, right? And then most of you will say, oh, I'm 5'9". I'm 6'1". And we know, to pretty much that much, how tall we are. Because it's standard. We've made. Can you imagine if it wasn't standard? Can you imagine if, like, the Americans measured in feet, and then the Italians said, "Fuck you! We don't like your foot. Our feet are longer. I'm 3'6". I'm from Sicily and I'm 3'6", but one of my feet is like 2.5 of yours. And the French obviously would have the biggest foot. The Canadians would have some medium-sized foot. Like if the U.S. had inches this big and the Europeans had inches that big, and we wouldn't understand each other, right? There has to be a standard. There has to be. We have to measure things with standards. A liter, a gallon, a centimeter, an inch. It's this equivalent everywhere on Earth, anyway, for us. Otherwise, we wouldn't know what we were talking about. Could you all agree? We wouldn't know what we were talking about. If every country had a different measurement, a different standard, then we could... nothing would make sense, right? We wouldn't be able to. Can you imagine buying a cookbook in Greece because you like Greek food, and then you take the cookbook home, and it says 2 cups of flour, and you go, well, how big is a Greek cup? It's not the same as an American cup. The Greek cup's smaller. It wouldn't make any sense, right? So we all agree on that? The faster you agree, the faster we can move on to the commentary about the tank game. We all agree on that, right? If we don't have standard measurement, so that we all agree, that's why we have like a kilogram and a liter and stuff locked up in a vault somewhere. It's made out of some material that does not shed molecules, so it's exact. Like it actually exists, right? So this is a kilogram, but if you have a kilogram of a material that decays, it changes, and then if you put that in a vault, in 50 years it won't be the same molecular weight. So they have the actual kilogram made out of some resin or something that the molecules don't decay. The same amount, same molecular weight for thousands of years. So if it's a kilogram now, it'll be a kilogram in 100 years, locked up in a vault somewhere. It's true. Otherwise, all hell could break loose. Did you know that? That's true. So, anyways, the point is, we have to agree on the measurement for things to be measurable. Otherwise, it's meaningless to tell people how tall you are, or whether you need 1 or 2 cups of flour and 3 cups, or you need 3 eggs if everyone's eggs are different sizes, right? We have to agree on some standard. Okay, now that we've gone through all that, that was the whole point yesterday. If time isn't a standard in the universe, if the time progresses differently, depending what speed you're going at and what mass is around, a photon time progression is nothing like time progression. So if time progresses different, if time is just a product of the construct of space and is not something that's standard, then why the fuck would you want to know how old the universe is? Well, what's the point? It's meaningless, right? That was the whole point. That's my theory. Who cares? It doesn't make any sense. It's not even worth asking the question. Right? Is he going to hit this shot, or is Wargaming going to make his Sigma miss? It doesn't matter. Who cares? It's a stupid video game. It's the same thing. He waited till the circle got small, and then he clicked his mouse, and Wargaming said, that shot's going to hit the dirt. You missed. Screw you. But wait a minute, I aimed. Well, have a cookie. That's how old the universe is. That's my theory. It's starting to make sense now? Whoa, he missed point blank. Why? Nobody knows. It's like trying to figure out how old the universe is like trying to understand this game. It's just a shit show. It doesn't matter. Now his gun was pointed up at the air and he shot him in the ass. Why? Nobody knows. Why is this guy running away like a muppet? Why did he turn around and fire his gun? Why did he install the game? Why is he playing on your team occasionally? Ask yourself that. Why do you play a game that occasionally that guy that just exploded will be on your team? Did you ask yourself that question? Let me play a game where this Russian company randomly makes teams that on many occasions I get the pleasure of playing with 14 utter clueless morons on my side. That sounds like fun. Doesn't it? I made myself laugh. How did I time that so that the diatribe, the whole rant, would be over exactly as the last tank explodes? That's why I laughed. It was perfect. I wasn't even looking at the game. And as I finished my rant, I looked up and the game was over. It was an ace tanker, and he won some medals, and he's on top there with 6 kills. And, it's just the mysteries of the universe. And like I said, guys, we're not going to go down the rabbit hole. TL7. I can't say his name, but I know he's on the 3 Mark clan. All right? And he's bottom tier. This is good. This is good. Regular guys playing the game, having good games. But really, how did I end that whole spiel just as the game ended? There's an art to it, you know. Thought-provoking and time to the background that we view. It's just sometimes I surprise myself. Sometimes I even surprise myself sometimes. If you guys enjoy the thought-provoking commentary and are surprised at how it can all be flow together like that, like a gymnast with one of those ribbons, a Russian gymnast, one of the ones that takes lots of performance-enhancing drugs so that she can, right? If you're wondering how could it be and you appreciate it, leave a super thanks. Your generous support is appreciated. And hey, he lost half his HP. How the hell did he? Holy shit! He lost half his A. Oh, by that tank that I said would get nerfed soon. Now that guy's not playing the whole re very well. Because now he's right up there and he's showing his hull. They can shoot him through the rocks. But man, he lost half his HP. That's bad. Boom. Well, Hori, you want to back up? You want to back up, Hori? Hori. Boom. Okay, he makes his shots count. He's probably getting to this. We're switching now. We're talking about the game, in case you didn't notice. This is a very good position if your teammates control the island. Over there, if your teammates don't control the island, you're going to get shot up the ass. You have to look at the minimap before you go here or while to know when to escape. If your team controls where those two guys are, the Manticore and the PZ4, then you're golden here. But if they don't, it's scary. He gave up quite a bit of... Oh, no. Whoa! He gave up quite a bit of HP in order to get here because he's a slow tank. Now, how is he going through the turrets? He's firing the 315 pen 360 alpha shots. Now he's noticing, I don't know if he's noticing, but through the back of his head, if he was looking, he'd noticed that the Manticore now is getting rushed by a Char Futur and a Type 61. They're going to lose the island, so his position was no longer safe. So he moves up. I don't know if he calculated that, or if he... And does he take him out? Oh, that one bounced. Oh. I don't know if that was what he was thinking, but it was a good move. Oh, he got shot up the ass anyway. I've been to that position many times, and if your team loses the island, you're focused on the hill, and then all of a sudden you're getting clipped from behind because you're a sitting duck, right? They'll spot you, and they'll just shoot you. Object! Object alert! Object! Oh, you got side shots. You got a side shot clip, but the object's coming. That's not good. He had side shots, but the object is on. The object's coming. The object 268 could pulverize him. Let the object 430U go take a hit from the object. Let the object hit the object. One shot on the object. He wants D75 as well. You don't have a bead on him. He's turned around. He's turned around fighting your friend. The object 268 is fighting your friend. That's it. Make him pay. In the track wheel. Make him pay. The object explodes. It's always nice when the object explodes. How many objects in this game? This object exploded on his team, the object 752, which was your platoon mate, and there's an object 430U with 2 kills. How many objects did the enemy team have? An object 704, an object 268, an object 257, an object 752 that just exploded. So they had more objects. So the enemy team had the advantage, but they're losing. And he's reloading. Man, this thing is there's a whole lot of reloading going on. And there's D75. D75 knows what he's doing. Go shoot the Super Conqueror. You're on the hill. Go shoot the Super Conqueror. Look where the Super Conqueror is. Over there. Go shoot him. You could shoot him from the hill. But both these and the TVP. These guys have taken the hill, but they completely ignored. They could wipe the Super Conqueror and the TVP off the map. Do you notice that, guys? They're not noticing it. These two platoon guys. The Super Conqueror has been taken out anyway, but he had shots on the Super Conqueror. And now he has shots on the Patton. Okay, he's going to make the Patton pay. Make the Patton pay. Boom! Spotted. No! Yes. Oh, that was a long time for the light bulb to go. Maybe it was one of those space relativity things. It was 3 seconds. It was Wargaming's 3 seconds. But here in the real world, it was 5 seconds because of space-time. That was unfortunate that he missed that first shot. Oh! And he's tracked. Now this poor E-75 is outnumbered and surrounded. He's going to pull forward, but he could snap you. The E-75 could snap you, buddy. Did he shoot? I think he shot. He's going to shoot the PZ-4. Nope, he's behind the cover. He did, you know, this guy played a good game, but I think he left some damage on the table on the Super Conqueror, but he gets another shot. He's being careful now. He's got low HP, right? Regular schmoes playing. Not a super carry. Would you like to see a super carry in the next video? Would you like to see like a 10,000 plus super carry? Those games are, you know, they're fun to watch. They don't happen very often, so I don't concentrate on that type of game. Because, well, it's nice to see occasionally. And now these guys are exploding, but it seems like he doesn't know what he's doing, guys, but he's just reloading. This thing just takes forever to reload, so it seems like he's not doing anything a lot. And that's simply because the tank is reloading. Very frustrating. These tanks that take forever to reload are very frustrating. But hey, he's up to over 4,000 damage, which is, in my books, decent. Decent performance. And now he's going to make... Oh! I know you want it. Boom! He gets rewarded for staying on the hill. And he's pushing 5,000 damage. Now, too long a reload to get the last shot. Move into these bushes and get ready. Just in case. You might reload in time, buddy. Move into those bushes. Then you'll have the angle. One thing he does is he doesn't move while he's reloading. When you're reloading, you gotta look at where to relocate. Go over here. See, now if you're almost reloaded, you would have been ready already. You see? You would have been ready, you would have fired already. You see? If you did what I told you, you would have got that shot earlier. You almost didn't get it. So we only went down the rabbit hole a little bit. Not too much rabbit hole today, okay? And another great game. He did get his 5,000 damage because he got that last shot. Between the two of them, the two games we saw, was 10 kills. And he made credits. So, hey, what are you going to do, huh? I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I will catch you guys again on the next one.